So this is going to be the Hotline Miami all masks tutorial. So I'm just going to start it off. First of all, before we do anything else, this is an any percent type category. So it starts from new game, and all you have to do, there's no restrictions on having to quit to main menu or anything like that. However, you do have to make sure that you get every mask. So in reality, you can't do any of the skips except for one of them, which you can do the the one skip that is actually still possible is the neighbor skip, but the neighbor skip requires a really insanely difficult playthrough of the first screen where you get a full combo and make sure that you get like mostly like ground execution, so you get as high as the score as possible, because you still need to, because to get a mask on every level you need to get, I think it's like a C minus like grade on the level, which is pretty easy to do, but if you're just trying to do it with one screen, it's pretty hard. But if you can save a few seconds by doing the neighbor skip that way. So yeah, besides that, I mean, there really isn't much. The entire point of this category is that it's basically a 100% category. So basically you want to have it so that it's basically, seeing as in Hotline, to getting all the masks is most of the 100% besides getting every weapon. The reason we do all masks instead of 100% is because getting every weapon can break, like where you just can't get any more weapons, or it's just that you get to grind every level consistently, so you just have to keep playing a level over and over and over, and that's kind of stupid. So this is basically the enjoyable 100% category. But yeah, besides that, that's pretty much it. So yeah, let's just get into it. So you start timing from continue. So the second you click start with intro and then select no, so that you go right into levels when you start timing. And since this is this is a new game category, you have to start off with Richard. So right off the bat, the first thing we want to do, of course, is just come in here and kill this guy. I found that if you just if you lock onto him before you come in and then just spam spacebar, you're more likely to get him. So like you can, like that. Yeah, so it's much faster if you can just standing execute this guy, because it's faster than the ground execution. It is kind of hard to get used to, and you might want to just ignore it if you're not too good at the game yet. So besides that, you want to preferably you get a knife or a baseball bat here. Well, not baseball bat, golf club. Which those two weapons are really good, and then you can keep those throughout the rest of the level. You just come up here and kill this guy. If you get a bad weapon here, this guy almost always drops a knife if you come in him and kill him in a certain amount of time. So if you don't get a good weapon here, you want to come and grab this knife right here. That's most likely here. It's not that important, it just makes it easier for this next screen. And then yeah, we just come up here. And now, so there's two global cycle guys. So these two guys right here are static. The static AI, static AI. So when we come in here, we're going to try and get through as fast as possible, and also trying to, so we're going to come here, kill this guy, go down, and kill these two guys. And we want to walk in a weird way such that this guy sees us, and then so that we can just, after we kill these two guys, just stand right here and kill him. So it reduces all the movement. So I'll just die real quick and show you. Yeah, see, I like, because if I just walk down straight, a lot of times he doesn't notice, but if you do like this weird like movement, and also if you're really not safe with it, then you can just go a little close to right there, and then you're just able to kill this guy and these two guys really fast, and then he'll be right there waiting for you. So after you kill this guy, you can just walk over, and then right up here. Metro is a pretty simple level. There's really not much more to go over with it. And so as I was saying, all masks, we need to get every single puzzle piece. So this is where the first puzzle piece is. So yeah, you just want to kill these two guys, go down here, grab the first puzzle piece, and then just beat the level normally. It is faster right here if you pick up the weapon to kill him. Which, a minor thing that's It's especially useful when you're not Tony. But yeah, if you can, you want to do that. So yeah, we just got Rasmus because we got a. Oh, I forgot. You can quit to the main menu. So I just forgot to do the input. So yeah, and of course the menuing is just click continue and then spam left click. And so again, we still have Richard. We have to wait till next level to get Tony. And now this level, so right there, I made sure, because if I just punch him like right this way, then he'll just fall down in like a normal execution. But if I come up here and then hit him so that he hits up against the wall, he'll be, since he's like next to the wall, if we press space to execute him, we just kick his face in, which is actually a lot faster. So if you can get used to it, just going like this instead of just walking at him like this is faster. So just like come up and like try and hit him. It is actually, it's much more difficult than it looks, but it does save a little bit of time. It makes it a bit faster to get through here. And then we just come here, kill this guy, grab whatever gun he has, come down here. We want to kill these two guys. Hopefully this guy gets baited, kill him, and then kill him. Now, seeing as we still need to get the puzzle piece, generally you want to get here, kill this guy, pick up the puzzle piece, then kill this guy. But you can also, if you're like on a weird cycle where you like want to just go kill these guys first, you can just come up here and get it. So you can kill this guy as he's running here, and then just come up here and grab the puzzle piece. It's always right here. And yeah, that's about it for No Talk. Another really simplistic level. Alright, yeah, so Overdose is the first level where there's a mask we need to pick up. Besides just the... Alright, also I do need to die here, just waiting for the guy to see me. Hello? Oh, thanks. Yeah, so here the strategy is just to come in here and kill this guy. You don't want to instantly start executing that guy because this guy can see you. So if we just come up here like this, yeah, so if you get him a bit higher like this, it's fine. But if he is a bit closer, then this guy is always about right there. He's about where he is right now, so you got to be really careful. So you either wait a little bit to come in, or you just go ahead and kill this guy first. I usually like to just kill that guy first, and then wait for this guy. And we're good. And then this guy is, of course, pretty easy to kill. So yeah, and also you want to make sure you kill this guy, then this guy, because we want to go on the left side. You don't want to go right side first. We go on the left side. It's much faster. You can pick up this weapon right through the wall, and then you can just left click it, throws the hot water, and kills the guy. So again, you just bam. Then we kill these two guys. Grab this weapon, sweep across the room here, kill these two guys, and then now see the puzzle piece for this level is right here, if you can see it right there. And then also this dead body right here has the mask, as you see, because I'm close to it. You can see it hovering. So we need to pick that up. So that's the Earl mask. So yeah, you just come in here, grab this weapon, kill this guy. Come down here, kill all these guys. So I'll just do it again. Kill me. Also, make sure that if you die, you do need to re-pick up the puzzle piece and everything. Alright, that was bad. Also, I'm assuming you guys have a general understanding of how to play this game, of how to play this game by this point. Just because all mass is not really a good like first category, I'd say. So I'd assume you know the basics of how to play through the levels. If not, you can just watch the 90% tutorial. But yeah, so just gotta remember that if you do die, you need to pick up the puzzle piece or the mask again. And yeah, they're both right up there. Now we'll see at the end of this level, we'll unlock two masks. The Earl mask and, I forget which other, Don Juan? Aubrey and Earl, yeah. Now, we cannot skip this level at all because the puzzle piece is on the next floor. So we have to play through this as if this is in all levels. That's really bad RNG, holy shit. See, usually that guy's not there. Alright, that was just bad. Doing really bad. Yeah, but basically, so this strategy right here, basically you just have to come up here. You want to standing execute this guy because, oh wait, I forgot also, hold on. I just realized I'm not playing as Tony. Let me just, there we go. So as Tony, you can just, yeah. Because Tony has lethal fists. It's pretty easy to do a lot of this, so as you just saw, we just come up here, kill this guy, and then instantly run up. We want to make sure that we don't stay in this guy's line of sight too long, because if you stay here too long, this guy right here will kill you, so you just gotta make sure you come in and then eat, like, as early as possible, pop in. And then these two guys will be in a perfect spot for you to kill them. And you want to take care of this room first, whether it be by shooting at them, but you also gotta remember, because there's the one roaming AI right here, so he goes around in his path. He goes around his path, but also if he starts to hear gunshots, he'll come at you. And a lot of times he'll come up this way if you're too close. If you're in here, he always comes up through here, but sometimes if you're in the hallway, even the slightest bit, he'll come through this way and then just shoot at you. So you gotta be careful. So let me show that again. Kill this guy. Come up here. Punch these guys. This guy will come after you because he saw you, but he didn't shoot at you. Sometimes this guy doesn't react and then he one frame reacts to you, but yeah. Yeah, sometimes that guy will just kill you, so you just kind of got to get used to it. You're not at Brandon speed, so it's not that fast. But yeah, besides that, there's nothing to collect on this floor, so you just need to do it the normal, all levels or whatever, right? Then up here, we want to... So I like to do this strategy where we get rid of these guys, and then that baits a lot of these guys over. So now that's everyone except for these two, just by me coming in, killing this guy. So as we walk over, we shoot at this guy, come down, keep walking over, shoot at this guy. This guy might come through the door. We might have to pop through, either like knock him down. You can knock him down just by throwing a weapon at him, or by just walking a little bit forward and then snapping your aim back and shooting at him. And then come through here. You want to be really careful because both of these guys have pretty fast reaction times, so you just want to be a bit careful and make sure you have good aim. And then, so that's all, that's the entire floor we're done with, and then you just come in here, pop through there, and then the puzzle piece is right here. So it's like set up perfect so that if you do this correctly, after you kill these guys, you can just grab this and then just walk right out. And now, the easiest boss in the game. Pretty simplistic. Minor thing, if you didn't know, you don't have to shoot him 3 times. You can just shoot him twice and then stand on him. And yeah, that's it for Decadence, really. Nothing too hard. Because of course part 1 is pretty simplistic in general. It's really easy to die and mess up, but still. Now Tension first floor is notorious for being really bad. It's really RNG based. You can sometimes come in here and just punch these two guys. If you're not at Brandon speed, it's not really consistent. You can get used. You can learn how to tell if you can do this, but in general, I'd suggest against it. So usually, I just pop open the door, come up here, kill these two guys, grab a weapon, and then kill. And then that will lower a few of the guys from up here. And now you can do this strategy where, if you do what I just did, and neither of the gun guys came, and you got most of these guys, you can just come over here, kill the dog, and then these guys will usually be in the path so that they're right here. You can just execute them right through the wall. And then just dispatch with all that. So yeah, again, it's just, you want to come over here, pop open the door, just because it can lure this guy, which makes it a little bit faster. And preferably you get an assault rifle because it makes everything go by a bit faster. Yeah, because also it is faster to not have to stand and execute them because it does take time. So you don't want to always do that. But yeah, this is definitely the best strategy I've come up with. You could also do this strategy. It's a bit safer, a bit easier. Where you just get whatever weapons are here and then just lure a bunch of guys. And then, yeah, this dog will always do what you just saw right there if you lure guys out. So just have to be a little bit careful. And yeah. But I do recommend, if you can get this strat to work, to try and go for it. It is a bit more difficult. Just because you don't have as much of a safe spot. Because if you try to come up through this wall and you lure one of these guys out and they're just standing there, they can just instantly kill you. But yeah. And just one more time, just so you really get a feel for what it is. That was just bad. Tension first screen in general, just a bitch. But yeah, there's nothing we have to collect on the first screen, so we're just going to go into the next one. Yeah, what is that perp dark? My guy. And it's right now. Since you're Tony, you can just come down and instantly punch these guys. And then this guy will always be in a pretty decent spot. You just want to lure this guy if you have a... So if he drops a shotgun, you want to, of course, break open this door first, because it'll save you a little bit of time in a second. If not, if you have an assault rifle, you just want to shoot a couple times, pop up here, he'll start running down and shooting at you. And then you just want to come up here, kill this guy. And then if you did not open this door already, then you just got to pull out the shotgun, pull back a little bit, shoot it open, and you're good. I'll just let them kill me real quick and show you again. So just like that. You might not want to do that first of all if you're not good enough at yet. You could also just wait for him to come at you. That's just a little bit of time loss, but I mean, it's much better to not die than to try and do a strat that you're not good at. So you could just try that, but yeah. And then you kill these two guys in a normal way, and then just waiting for the black to go away. It's right here. It's right here. So you just want to, if you can just like come over here and just look in this direction and just start spamming, and then you'll get it. But it's also helpful just remember it's like just below this window right about here. And yeah, second floor's tension is really consistent, so it's actually really fun to do. The only thing that is variable is whether or not this guy drops a shotgun or an assault rifle. If he drops a shotgun, you can break this open first and go up this way if you want to, or you can just break it open and then come here, kill around. And then if he has an assault rifle, you just want to use that to bait this guy down so you can kill him like I just did. It's really just tension first screen that you're going to need to grind out to get used to, because you're going to lose a lot of time there just because it's so inconsistent and difficult to do. Alright, yeah, so now with Full House, you could use Graham if you want to. It's much more difficult to get a really good time with him. Oh, wait, hold on. This is all mess, never mind. You want to use Graham on this level. So this is a level where we're going to have to do something really interesting with. So, hold on, let me just die real quick. So we're just going to do the normal strategy here. So when you pick Graham, he's 4 inputs down. Then you just come up here. This is the strategy you'll use on most levels anyways, like if you're playing as Brandon or whatnot, or as Richard. So you just want, it's much faster to just play through this level completely melee, this first screen. And now the puzzle piece is right here, so you just want to grab that. And you want to keep this weapon, it's really, really good. Actually, it's like one of the best melee weapons in the game. And here you just come up here. Ooh, I thought I picked up a weapon. What? Yikes. That was bad. Yeah, so here you just kind of want to get rid of these guys in a very fast manner. So you just want to kill this guy. Hopefully you get an assault rifle, makes it go by faster. Kill these guys. Then 3 enemies from in here, this guy, and then 2 enemies in here will run at you. So that's a total of 7 people. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's 7 like total like roaming AI on the screen, and so 3 of them are from over here, 2 of them are from here. Yeah. So you just want to keep an eye. You just want to remember to hold shift like the entire time on the screen, and just keep an eye of like who's running where, and you want to prioritize killing the guys with the guns, of course. And then just grab whatever weapon here, just shoot across. Be careful with this guy because he has a very fast reaction time. And then just kill those two guys and bam. Now, since this is all mask, we need to go around. Now, we want to go up here, so this is going to be a little bit faster if we go this way. So, and then you want to face this way. Oh, wait. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot to mention the fact that you need to carry through. Where is it? There we go. You absolutely need this weapon to finish the game, actually. So yeah, sorry for me. I forgot about that. But you need to come over here with this weapon, and now the arrow's here. You want to come at it this way, and now ignore this guy. Hold right click, grab the mask, and so it is faster to go up to the right and then come down, and then to leave you want to go this way. You save about 7+ frames doing this, if I recall correctly. And yeah, that's Full House. So now we're going to see that we unlocked 2 masks again. Dennis and Jones. Clean It is... Alright, let me just go back to Tony. There we go. So with Clean It, you're going to do the normal shot in the first screen. So there's... You can see any tutorial on how to do this. There's really no point in me doing it. You can just go to either the NG any % tutorial or Snowfat's tutorial and see how this level is done. There's no point in me re-explaining this. This is a very fundamental strat you need to know anyways. And you probably have already ran New Game Plus levels or NG any % by this point. But yeah, besides that, do the normal strat, bring a weapon to the next floor. Now, we're just going to do the normal strat, but we need to get this puzzle piece right here. So, let me just, I forgot, I can't just die after I kill a guy. Why am I doing this? Okay. So again, do the normal strat. And yeah, fun fact, if you run out of ammo, you can no longer move. Left the elevator, of course. Shoot a couple times to bait these guys. And now here, instead of... So you want to hopefully get a double barrel here. Let me just... So this guy has a double barrel, so we want to pick him up and use him as a way to get over here faster. Or you can leave him here, and then when you come back up here, you can pick him up. Either way, since you're playing as Tony, it's much faster if you just do that, because you move at like roughly 34+% speed, like 34+ like faster, so it's much faster to go that way. And then you just need to grab this puzzle piece and then finish out the level. Alright, yeah, so neighbors, this, I'm not going to show you how to do the strategy. Alright, so first of all, we want to use Tony. If you were going to do, so, wait, oops, sorry, I was too used to Brandon strat. So yeah, you just want to come up over here, play this normally a little bit, get rid of these guys, and then instead of killing this guy first, you want to come up here and grab this puzzle piece right here. Now you can, again, as I said, skip this level, so you would have to bait both of these guys over first into this room, leave them there, then kill all of these guys in a single combo, and then leave with these two guys in a 2x combo with them, and then get out. And you want to get, and you have to do like almost all these guys with like executions, so you get the extra points, and then you can leave the level. So it's better to, like, if you had like a combo mask, which I'm pretty sure you don't at this point, it would be better. But either way, it's really difficult, and it's no real point in explaining it here. just because it doesn't save as much time as it does in any percent because of how much more complex it is and whatnot. But yeah, and then here we just kill this guy and we're good. So yeah, we have that puzzle piece from up here. And the nice thing about this level is, and a couple other levels, if you forget the puzzle piece and you remember, you can just, when you're coming back all the way down, you can just come and grab it. It's not as fast to get it on the way down, of course, but if you forget, you can just grab it instead of resetting. This screen is how it plays out whenever you play as Tony. So, however you do it in any percent normally. Same thing with this level. Pretty simplistic. Yikes, that was bad. Yeah, nothing really much else to say about Neighbors besides, like, just do the normal strategy. Just going through normally. And just deal with Biker how you always do. If you guys have any questions in chat, please ask them. Also, the fact that I just died there is a joke because this boss is so easy. Also, you could go for the skip here if you wanted to, the Biker elevator warp. It's much harder with Tony, but you could go for it if you wanted to. But then again, yeah. Alright, now with Push It, we don't we just have to grab the puzzle piece on the very last screen, so just play through it normally here. And by normally I mean, there we go, instead of being an idiot like me. Or die because you are really bad at this game. Oh, also, you need to pick up Carl, right here. Carl's mask is right on this dead body. I almost forgot that here. Could die. So yeah, right there, it's the Carl mask. Just come in here, kill these guys. Pick up the mask, and then go right side. It is generally faster. Because it sets up really perfectly. And then do the normal strategy here for second screen. Pretty simplistic. I mean, it's hard to execute, but it's easy to understand. Alright, this guy is really annoying. Preferably you want to bring an assault rifle or any high round weapon to the next screen, just because it makes it much faster. Kill this guy. And now you need to either come and grab the puzzle piece in this top right corner right now, or kill these guys and then go grab it. I usually like to get it first and then go down and kill these guys, but depending on if you're closer to the left or closer to the right, it really doesn't matter. If you're closer to the right, for some reason, like if you're right here, it's faster to go here. If you for some reason are like over here, just go over here and kill them instead of popping up. But in reality, it doesn't matter. You just need to go up here in the top right corner, and then you're done. Pretty easy. Push It plays through basically exactly the same, except you just gotta remember when you come in here, when you're exiting, just make sure to spam right click to pick up the Carl mask that's right here, and then on the second screen, just go up top right. Other than that, it actually doesn't play like any differently, because just because of the fact that, like, unlike a lot of the other screens, you don't have to, like, go out of your way and, like, change up your strategy. Plus, your play is basically exactly the same. There we go. And now with Crackdown, we just gotta play through this first screen normally. This is by far the most interesting level in terms of all masks, just because it plays so radically differently on the second screen. So bad. So do whatever your preferred strategy is for the screen, and whatever weapon you want to bring to the next screen. The thing is, here you're going to need to so before I even do anything else, the puzzle piece is right here. And if you know anything about running this game normally, we usually just stay in this hallway and that's about it. So now we have to go all the way up through here, come up here, and get it. So now that means we need to come up here, kill these guys normally, kill this guy because he's going to come at us, kill the dog, grab this, and now sometimes if you've killed enough people, the laser will already be there, so you gotta be a little bit careful. I'm gonna die intentionally. So again, you're gonna do the first part a little bit normally, and then you just need to make sure you kill that guy. Both of these guys are running to you. Grab this, and if you notice, there's already the laser, so you gotta be really careful. So again, I'll show that one more time. We do the normal strategy in terms of killing these guys first. So whatever you usually do. But then you want to preferably not kill these guys if you can. It's pretty hard because usually they react. Now this time we got lucky, this guy didn't react, so there's no laser, and then, yeah. It's much more difficult than you expect because it plays so much differently than you usually do. But yeah. And yeah, that's why killing all the rest of the people. But yeah, that second screen plays out a lot differently. It doesn't look like it, but I mean, maybe it does, but it's like actually a lot more difficult than playing through it normally. And you have to keep in track of more enemies. And then you have to keep track of where the laser's gonna spawn, because unlike the normal strategies, you're not like already like, okay, I know when the laser's gonna spawn, whereas like here it's like not as intuitive. Now for Hot and Heavy, you're gonna play through this first screen normally. We're gonna play through the entire level normally until we get to the third screen. So do whatever strategies you do on this anyways. Don't be as bad as I'm playing right now. That's a pro tip right there. Don't be bad. Okay then. I'm really bad. Holy shit. Oh, really? So nothing really more to say here. There's nothing different until we get to these last two screens. So you want to play through this screen relatively normally. Now you just gotta. It's faster if you do this, where you like intentionally make sure you get into this room a little bit earlier than you would, because usually you don't get in this room at all. But just because the puzzle piece is right here, so it's better if you kill most of these guys that are coming after you, and then pop down with a gun to kill these guys, grab this, and then just get rid of the rest of the people. I mean, really, you can just play through the level completely normally, and then once you realize you killed everyone, you can just pop down and grab it. If it's faster for you, just because you're not as comfortable with the level. But you can just do the normal strategy and then just pop down and grab this so that you save a little bit of time later on, which is what I like to do. But it's not really required, especially if you're gonna die more often because you're not used to it. It's always better to err on the side of not dying than saving 1 or 2 seconds and you not being good at it. And now on this screen, we're gonna play through this in the normal Tony strategy because it is actually faster, just because of where everything will be. Or it might not be. I don't know. Either way, we need to pick up Jake right here. So, grab him. Now the fun thing about Jake is you can actually pick him up in 2 different spots, but it is faster to get him here. But if you do forget to pick up Jake and you realize that, then you can pick him up later on. But yeah, you just complete screen 4 relatively normally, except that after you kill those guys in that big room, you can just go up to the top right and grab that mask right off the fat dead body of Jake. And yeah, you're good. And yeah, so we got Jake and Wilhelm now. Alright, so the puzzle piece on this floor, on this screen, on this level, I mean, sorry, is on second screen, sorry. So we're going to play through the first screen normally, and now we're going to play through this relatively normally. The only thing is, we want to make our way over to there, because the puzzle piece is right here. So we want to, usually you just want to stay completely over to the left. In this case, we want to like slowly make our way over, just so that we don't have to walk as far. So you can of course kill everyone exactly normally, just in case, because this is a very difficult screen, especially when you're newer to the game. So if you want to, you can just err on the side of playing it completely normally and then just walking over here. But it is faster if you just slowly make your way over here and then like do what I did, where I just popped in, killed these guys, and just walked down. I mean, in reality, you have to kill this guy like that anyways. So I mean, you could, if you do it normally anyways, like this, but yeah. Just in general, you just want to try and get over here as quick as possible, because it is a little bit out of the way to walk down. But besides that, it does play just about the same. And then because of that, third screen also plays the same. Ooh, I did not mean to do that. Third screen plays the same, and then also, of course, last screen, boss plays exactly the same. And the thing is, like most of these levels, if you don't get the puzzle piece on deadline, you actually can't go back. It's only on like neighbors and like hot and heavy where you can go back if you forget. So you got to be really careful that you know where each puzzle piece is, and try and keep a mental record of whether or not you got them. Trauma does have a puzzle piece, even though it's completely different, and we all know that it plays completely different. We do need to get a puzzle piece here, so we're gonna go through here in the normal speedrunning strategy. The only thing is, once we get into the main hallway, we're gonna have to pop downwards because the puzzle pieces were right there. So yeah, just wait for it, do the normal strategy. Now this guy's gonna be right there, so we want to grab this and wait a little bit. I like to wait just the full time, just because I don't do this as often, because of course I don't run all mass all the time. But yeah, just gotta make sure you grab that puzzle piece. It is a little bit weird to go down there, and it is very easy to forget that. But of course it is required to beat the game. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, since this is an any percent category, the second you see the save icon, when that in the bottom right corner, when that cutscene starts, like right before the cutscene starts, you'll see a save icon appear. The second the save icon disappears, you can quit out of the game, and then you trigger having completed that level. So either you can wait until you see like the actual cutscene starts, if you're not too good at realizing when the save icon is, or just look for right when the save icon in the bottom right corner disappears, right before the cutscene. Just alt F4 the game, reopen the game, and then go down to continue, and then you've considered beating Trauma, which saves about 5 seconds. Assault doesn't play much differently, so just play through it however you normally would with Tony, of course. the puzzle piece is on the first floor, and we need to grab a mask on the third floor. But the mask is right where you're gonna pick up the thing to complete the third screen anyway, so it doesn't play out much differently. Just you got to keep in mind where it is. And the puzzle piece is right there, so you can either get the puzzle piece on the way down or on the way up. It's up to you. I like to get on the way up, just because then I make sure I already have it, like, mentally. But I mean, if you do forget it, you can just come back through and then walk through here. I'm not sure if it's... I think it's probably a bit slower to get on the way back, because usually in this strategy you're coming down this way, so it is slightly faster to go in here than to go all the way over here and then go up to the right, because it is faster to come out this way. So I guess if you really care that much, it is faster to get it first, but in all reality it doesn't matter. So yeah, and then next screen's gonna play out exactly how Tony normally plays out. So just do the normal strategy here. Where you at? What? Where's the last fatty at? What? Oh, is he there? Alright, whatever. Alright, so yeah, now on this screen, we're going to play through it normally until the very end, if we don't get screwed by RNG, but... my bad. That was not your Facebook, that was my Facebook. There we go, okay. And we miss cycle. Yeah, whatever. So you're just going to play through this normally. The mask we need to get is right there, by the way. It's the Richter mask. It's this guy right here we just killed. So yeah, just play through this exactly how you normally would. But just remember, after you get this, just walk over a bit to the right, spam right click, and get the Richter mask that's sitting right here. And then we can leave. And that's how assault's done. Yeah. And again, if you forgot the puzzle piece, you can just walk straight to it. So yeah, and again, this will be another level where we unlock 2 masks. Zach and Richter. So wait, you gotta spam the escape right there, and then, yeah. Now, the puzzle piece on this screen, on this level, is going to be on the third screen, so play through the first and second screens as you usually will. Hey mate, could you react? Thanks. Yikes, that was bad. Alright, yeah, now, bam. Puzzle piece is right here. Just since you need to come up here anyways, just after you kill these guys, just walk up into the top left corner and grab it. It's really easy. And then dispose of the rest of the level exactly how you normally would. And then you're done. Yeah, Vengeance isn't very much different. Also, there's a Magnum right here if you never noticed. Fun fact. Which is one of the best weapons in the game. I wish you could pick it up, but you can't. Yeah, Vengeance plays out basically exactly the same. Just gotta remember to pick up the puzzle piece in that center room. And now, of course, there is a puzzle piece on Showdown. So it's in the left room. So of course we come up here, kill this guy, and then it's right here. There is no mask on this floor, so you don't need to worry about that. Just gotta remember there's a puzzle piece right here. It is really, really easy to forget this one. If I ever do a failed run of this where I forgot a single puzzle piece, it's almost always this level. So you just gotta really remember it on this screen to just walk into the left room and grab it. Yeah. Nothing else is different here. You just play through Showdown how you normally would. Whatever strategy you use. It's a pretty easy level. Nothing too much. It's just really, really easy to forget that right there, the puzzle piece. So you just gotta really keep a mental track of that, because otherwise you have to go back and play through the level to make it a complete run. Now we have gone every single puzzle piece. So after this level and from now on, we can complete the puzzle. It's completely up to you whether or not you want to do the puzzle during Safehouse, during Fun and Games, during Prankcall, or during the first or second run through of Resolution. It's completely up to you. I like to do it right before we need. So after I beat Resolution the first time, because you need to beat Resolution twice to get every mask. So I like to do it after once I'm in the beginning of Resolution on the second time. I like to complete the puzzle pieces, because then that lets you go into the computer, and then that allows you to get the secret ending. But if you really want to, I'll show you. You can just complete the puzzle like right now. The only thing is you say remember to do it in the same place every time, otherwise you just make your splits impossible to get. I mean, it's not really important, just so it'll make your splits inaccurate. Now the thing is, we don't need any puzzle pieces, but as you might have noticed, right here is the Charlie mask. Ooh, I survived a bullet. Cool. So I like to just kill these guys normally and then get the mask on the way back. So if you really want to, you can complete this, and then right here, see the puzzle is all the letters are just in a randomly generated spot. But I like to do that at the end. But if you want to do it during any of these levels, it's up to you. You just gotta remember to do it in the same spot every time, just so that you make sure you have a non-inaccurate spot. Non-inaccurate splits. English. Oh, I also forgot. I can just skip. Yeah. There is no mask on this level, or on any other levels. We have now gone every mask. We just need to complete the game normally, except once we get to Resolution. So play through Fun and Games exactly how you normally would. Just play through Prankcall exactly how you normally would. No puzzle pieces, no masks to get. I was just baffled at that happens every now and then where they do the. That is actually, like, I've done it in I've slowed down the game when that was happening. They're actually, he's looking left and right every other frame. Like, one frame is this way, one frame is this way. So it is actually just, like, every single frame is, like, completely turning around. I don't know why it happens, but it does. It is rather interesting, I must say. I completely forgot. You can you can just do the any percent strat where you just quit out to the main menu, and yeah, this game is pretty bad. I agree, Mac. You're not wrong. That is a very valid and true statement. I also, again, you could have just quit to the menu and then you just continue to go to the next level to save a few seconds. I just forgot to do it. Play it through Prankcall again, exactly how you normally would. Don't mess up the skip. And no, you cannot pick up a Richard mask. I know, it makes me cry every time. Alright, so now, this is the first time we're going to play through Resolution. So again, you have to complete Resolution 2 times. Generally, I'm pretty sure it's in the rules that we have it so that you have to do the secret ending second, just so that we have people with consistent like splitting and like all the runs look generally the same, but it doesn't actually matter. Yeah, so now wait. I almost forgot. You can. Oh yeah, I can grab them on the second time around, but so beat resolution. Quit out. Got Louis. Now we go back to resolution. Alright, now we need to go to this computer. So I'm just going to walk right in front of it, go to puzzle, and now we need to solve the puzzle. So it's I was born in the USA. Blah, blah, blah. Just trying to get shit out of my way. Alright, so where's you? Oh, bad. Oh, yeah, right here, right here. The born. And this time you don't have to care about the text, you just got to do it. Like blah 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 blah. It's super long, yeah, I know. And now you need to pick up Phil Mask right here. Oh no, also kill Dennis and Jonathan Soderstrom, because we don't like them. They made this game really badly. Shaking my head, Dennis and Jonathan. Bad people. Bad people. We don't like their kind. And yeah, so now there's just nothing else. We just bam. And that's when you complete the second resolution, that's when you split. And so now we quit out Phil, Nigel. And now let's go to Metro and see if we got every mask. Yep, we got every single one. So yeah, that's it. That's how you do all masks. The best category. It is definitely one of the most interesting categories, just because some of these levels do play out quite a bit differently, and it's like a weird like no skip version of any %. So it does play out like a lot differently than, especially the current any % route where we now skip 6 levels. So it is definitely a very distinctive category because it's like a hybrid of all levels and 80%. Really cool. I enjoyed it a lot.